Magandang araw! Pag-aaralan natin ngayon ay multiplication of integers. Alamin muna natin ang symbols ng multiplication. Una ay ang parenthesis. Second ay ang multiplication symbol. And then last is the dot operator. In other books, they call this one as bullet operator. Now let us have the rules in multiplying the integers. First one, if the signs are the same, then the answer is positive. For example, we have to multiply positive times positive. The answer is positive. And if we multiply negative times negative, the product is also positive. Now, let us have an example. Say we have here positive 5 times positive 6. As we all know, these two numbers are all positive. That's why our answer here is positive 30. Next is negative 7 times negative 3. Here, both integers are negative. Therefore, our answer here is positive 21. Next rule. If the signs are different, then the answer is negative. Positive times negative is equal to negative. Negative times positive, the product is negative. Let us have an example. Say we have 1 times negative 12. Now, our given here is positive and the other one is negative integer. They have different sign. That's why our answer here is negative 12. Next example, negative 15 times positive 4. So here, our example has different sign. Therefore, our answer must be negative 60. Now, let us solve for the product. I have included the hint in the other side. For number 1, you have 7 times 6. The answer here is positive 42. Number 2, you have negative 9 times 5. They have different sign. Therefore, our answer here is negative 45. For number 3, both have same sign. Negative 10 times negative 9. Since they have the same sign, our answer here is positive 90. Now let us have number 4. As we all know, they have different sign. Therefore, our answer must be negative. Remember, positive times negative is negative. So, 17 times negative 2 is equal now to negative 34. Number 5, negative 8 times negative 3. So here, these two have the same sign. Negative times negative is equal to positive. Therefore, negative 8 times negative 3 is equal now to positive 24. Now let's answer this one. How do you multiply 3 or more integers? And we have again a rule for this. The product of an even number of negatives is positive. How will we know that it's positive? For example, we have here 3 times negative 2 times negative 4 times positive 1. The first thing to do is to count negative integer. So here we have 1 and 2. We have 2 negative integer and 2 is an even number. That's why our answer here must be positive. Again, if we count the integer, the negative integer, and it is even number, our answer must be positive. Therefore, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 times negative 4 is positive 24 times 1. The product is positive 24. Again, if the product of an even number of negative is positive. Next, the product of an even number of negatives is positive. So we have here negative 4, negative 2 times negative 4 times negative 1. So again, we have to count all the negative integer. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 4 negative integer. And 4 is an even number. That's why our answer here must be positive. So negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8 times negative 4, the answer is negative 32. Negative 32 times negative 1, the answer here is positive 32. Again, if the negative integer is even number, therefore the product must be positive. Otherwise, it is negative. If the product of an odd number of negative is negative. So again, we have to count the negative integer here. So in our example, we have 3 negative integer. We have negative 2, negative 4, and negative 1. So our answer must be negative. So 4 times negative 2 times negative 4 times negative 1 is negative 32. Again, we need to count the number of negative integer. If it's odd number, if the count of the negative integer is an odd number, therefore our answer is negative. Otherwise, it is positive. Now let us have this one. How many negative integer here? Correct. There is only 1. And 1 is an odd number. That's why our answer here must be negative. Therefore, 5 times negative 2 times 3 times 1, the answer is negative 30. Now let us solve for this one. For number 1, we have negative 1 times 7 times 6. How many negative integer here? Correct. There's only 1. And 1 is an odd number. So our answer must be negative. For number 1, we have negative 42. For number 2, how many negative integer here? Correct. There are 2. and 2 is an even number. Therefore, our answer here is positive 63. For number 3, you have negative 10 times negative 9 times negative 4. Again, let us count the number of negative integer. And here, there are 3 negative integer. That's why our answer is correct. Negative 360. For number 4, how many negative integer do we have here? Correct. There are 4 negative integer, and those are negative 1, negative 5, negative 2, and negative 3. Therefore, our answer must be positive. So our answer here is positive 30. Next, for number 5, you have negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. How many negative integer do we have in number 5? Correct. There are 5 negative integer. Therefore, our answer must be negative because 5 is an odd number. Again, the count of negative integer is an odd number. That's why our answer here must be negative 1. Our next lesson is division of integers. Goodbye!